Um, Alright. I'm gonna share my stream first, just so that, well, just so that I can share the stream. Guardar en ver más tarde, descargar, compartir. Ahí está. Copiar vínculo. I'm gonna share it on Instagram real quick. Okay. Where's my Maya scene? How do I... This is something interesting. Okay. This is cool. Let's see. I'm just taking a photo so I can share on Instagram and maybe on Blue Sky. Just so I can get people in the stream if they want to watch. Or not. I'm literally just going to be working, so. Let's see. Oh, I have to do the screens too. Oh, I should write that down. But that means I have a lot of stuff to do, which I don't think I'm going to be able to finish. Screens. But we will try our best. The floor is like the main thing, and this blockout is the main thing. These two are kind of, these are the side quests, and this is the main quest. And this is like bonus points. And then I will be applying to a women in animation mentorship, but that's not, we're not going to do that on stream. But if you're, interested in the women in animation mentorship, you should definitely check it out. The application's open tomorrow, I think, and it's called Circles, and basically there's a bunch of different circles of basically how do you call it? Okay, so the Women in Animation Mentorship is basically a bunch of different specialized topics that you can apply for. Like I know there was one about budgeting for animation. I know there was one about running a production. There was one like there's something like really specific. Like specifically like narrative storytelling in animation or blah 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 blah, or like how to run an animation studio and things like that. So there's a bunch of them you can sign up for. I don't know how many you can apply at once. This is going to be my first time applying, but I'm really excited to apply for this mentorship, and hopefully I get it. It starts in April. I mean, the deadline, not deadline, but the application's open tomorrow, but the mentorship itself starts in April. So I'm really excited because that means I'll get to do another mentorship right after the Sierra Division mentorship, which is this one. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. But yeah, that's still just an application process, so we'll have to see if I get in, but I'm really hopeful for that. Okay, I still need to share. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I went to the gym and I'm kind of pooped, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not tired, like, I'm not winded. I think it's just my muscles are really tired. But that's okay. It was definitely worth it. Okay. Bro, why can't it just be... Okay. And then I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna say... Okay, cool. And I'm gonna do like... I don't know if this is a thing that's still happening. I don't even know if you're supposed to use just things like hashtags and shit like that anymore. Because I haven't been on Instagram in a long time, but I'm just gonna write like 3D modeling. I spelled that so wrong. 3D modeling. And then I'm gonna do another... Oh, I can only do one? Okay, I guess I'll just do that. Okay, cool. I'll just send that one out. And then I'm gonna do another one on okay, yeah. No, leave me alone. Oh my god, I hate Instagram. Live on YouTube right now. Okay. Okay. Shared it on Instagram. I'm gonna share it on Blue Sky, and then I'm gonna get started modeling. Because I'm running out of time. I need to turn this in tonight, and I have been staying up the past couple of days, and that's not been good. I'm trying to get on a new schedule where I go to sleep at a reasonable time, and I can get off of work earlier and do this stuff earlier as well, so I can once again go to sleep at a reasonable time. Because right now I've been going to sleep at like 2 a.m. So then I go into work really late, I get out really late, and so I keep working on this really late, and it's just not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Let's see, modeling. Okay. And then da, 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 da. Okay. Great, 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 great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and post. Cool. All right, it's posted. We're out there. We're live. And yeah, okay. Let's get this going. Okay. So, let's see. So this is the environment I have so far. um, it's based off of the concept by Charles Lynn, I think it is. Let me check real quick. I don't want to misquote myself. Charles Lynn, yeah. So anyway, yeah, so it's basically kind of like a dance floor situation, kind of like a VIP uh seating area, and then we've got some booths on this side. This is going to be the jukebox, and these are going to be the arcade machines. And there's obviously screens and all the inspiration. In the last video, the last live I did, oh, excuse me, I just had a big dinner, but yeah, the last live I did, I kind of went over the inspiration shots for this. So we're working off of Charles Lynn's concept, which is this one, which I have changed somewhat, but it's mostly all there. Um, and then I had grabbed some kind of vibes references in a way, but we ended up kind of not using these as much because this is more industrial and kind of real life, and I'm really trying to kind of grab some more sci-fi type stuff from it. So I ended up gathering more references that aligned more with my kind of vision that I had for this. And so we are using a lot of brutalist architecture uh combined with industrial things, or like not things, industrial tones, I guess, here and there, and combining it with sci-fi um things. There's like some Star Wars stuff, like the bar scene in Star Wars that I really liked, and the Blade Runner kind of architecture and uh, visual like visual language, if you want to call it. Um, and so now I'm working on the floors and kind of trying to incorporate some of these things. Mine look a lot more simple than these, just because in my head it looks kind of like concrete, like this and this one, and these seemed simple, so I wanted to keep it simple, especially because it's my first kind of big environment like this, and I do want to challenge myself, but I also want to keep it manageable. So yeah, so right now I'm trying to make this for this floor situation I got going on here. Um I'm doing these kind of variations off of this one. So this is the main floor tile that I have so far, but I'm doing like I don't know what you would call this, a grate, I guess, here. And yeah, so this is like kind of the base grate in a way, and then this is a variation from that, just to kind of break this one uh up a little bit, so it doesn't look as boring or like as what do you call it, uniform. Um, and then I'm making a corner piece here, but I want to cover this corner here with this shape here because I liked it a lot. So we're gonna be doing that. I already made it kind of with this plane, but the plane is giving me a lot of trouble and a lot of headache in terms of uh messing around with the faces and like doing things that I want to do with it, and it's honestly been kind of annoying. So we're just gonna basically redo this but with a cube. And the geometry on this is not optimized yet, and I didn't add bevels to any of these either, but I probably will in the future. I just kind of wanted to get it done because I'm trying not to focus so much on like my perfectionism or whatever you want to call it, where it's like I don't finish things because they're not absolutely perfect or they're not like exactly as I want them to be. Because my mentor told me that it's just way better for me to get something in than nothing at all. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to focus on kind of getting stuff in that I'm happy with, as opposed to not not getting anything in at all, I guess. Yeah. What is this? The streams? What is this? Why is this talking to me? Girl, I don't know what this means. Okay, the stream's current bitrate. Girl, I don't know. Who cares? I mean, I don't know what it means, and the stream looks fine on my computer. I mean, on my phone. So we're just gonna roll with it. Okay. So here, and if you've never used Maya, it's okay. To move the pivot point in Maya, you just press D, like door or dog, and you can toggle the gizmo for the pivot point on and off, or you can also just hold D and move the pivot point and then let go of D and it'll do the thing. So yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna place it there so I can just go ahead. And if you see this circle happening here, it's because I'm snapping. So if I toggle, or not toggle, but if I hold V like veneer on the keyboard, it'll toggle the vertex snapping. So you can snap to vertices like this. And if I do X on the keyboard, I'm holding it, it'll snap to the grid. So yeah, anyway. Alright, let's try. Oh, you know how I did it last time? I did it like this. Yep. And then we're gonna grab this and put it right here. I'm gonna grab this and put it right here. Alright. I'm gonna delete this because, well, because I don't want to use it anymore, and we're gonna go ahead and extrude face in like this much, I think. Let's see how big. The X is not too close to the edges, so maybe we should kind of, like, I think that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to use the multi-cut tool to cut an X here and here. And we're going to go ahead and grab the edges here. And we're going to bevel them. And we're going to move this bevel. Oh, for some reason, I don't know why, but my Maya's been doing this thing where every time I try to mess with the bevel settings, it just like doesn't do it. I don't know if it's this version of Maya, because I used to have a different version before. So I have 2023 now, and I think I was working on 2022 before. So I don't know if it's this version of Maya or like what the deal is, but for some reason it doesn't let me do that. So what you can do if this happens to you, or at least the problem solving I'm using, is I go back to object mode and I go down here in the channel box to inputs, and the last input that I did, which was the bevel, appears right here. And if you haven't yet deleted delete by type history, which is over here, which deletes the history, literally the stuff you've done to this object, you can still mess with it. So basically, it doesn't allow me to kind of scroll with it as much, because it'll go from like 0 to 1 really quickly. So I'll just type in numbers like 0.3. That's too much. So we're gonna do like 0.1. Okay, 0.1 doesn't seem bad at all. Let's check our little reference. It seems kind of similar, but I'm not super convinced, so why don't we do 0.8? Ooh, I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I see. It's because it's 0.08, not 0.8. I see. Okay. I'm liking 0.8 a little bit better. I think I'm gonna keep that. And then I do want to try doing 4 segments. Last time I tried to do this 4 segment thing, it didn't work. Oh, but it's working now. Okay, well that's good. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do now is we are going to go to faces, and we're gonna grab these faces and we're gonna do shift and period on the keyboard. And then we're gonna do that. And so then we're just gonna deselect these. And so now we have all of those selected. And we're gonna extrude down a bit, like not too much, just like that is good. And we're just gonna move this up a little bit just so that it's not clipping through. Okay, that seems pretty good. I do think these could be a little bit more dramatic. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make them a little bit more dramatic. And I don't know if that'll make it look good or not, but I do think I'm noticing right now that I do think I'm kind of falling into that perfectionist thing where it's like, oh, I'm working on something. Ooh, did not mean to do that. That I'm working on something that maybe I shouldn't be so focused on. And I can kind of see that right now, but I'm already doing it. So I'm just gonna go for it here. But I'm just gonna try to be mindful going forward during this live, not to do that as much. Because I do have a lot of stuff to do and I don't really, I really am trying to, ooh. Okay, calm down, let's do this. How does that look? Okay, not bad. It actually looks pretty great. Great. 10 out of 10, it worked. And it does have a little hole here, and I do kind of want to add that in. So let's do that. Let's see. And typically I would be, I'm saying, trying to make these, like I said, like I haven't cleaned up geometry yet, and I'm not really going to until I have to, just because again, cleaning up geometry and trying to make sure everything is looking like optimizing it'll take a little bit, so I'm just gonna focus on getting this done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to multi-cut tool. Interesting. Why is that? Oh, because these are n-gons now. I see you. I see you. Well, you don't know me. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come here because I feel like I did this one twice. So I'm just gonna, okay, just making sure. Just making sure that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna isolate this real quick just because I want to know what the bottom looks like. Okay, not like anything like at all, so that's good. We can delete the bottom because we don't really need it. I guess I don't like really need to delete it either, but well, whatever. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do. How do we do this without? No. How about we do this and then this and then this and then and then this and then this. What if I'm just experimenting here real quick? What if I go circularize components? Oh, it worked. Okay. It's like kind of wonky, but I think it's fine. So I'm gonna do that over here as well, just because, well, why not? So let me see. Well, we'll see. Okay, and now we're gonna go to face. And we're gonna go ahead and circularize components. Okay. And now we're gonna do this, and we're gonna delete. And we're gonna go ahead and grab the circles and bring them down like that. If I do fill hole, will they fill separately? I can't tell if they filled separately or not. I think they did, which is good. So if I go back, interesting. What if I move this up a little bit more? Like this much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this face, grab this face, and bring it up a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this and grab this because we don't really mind triangles, but we don't want to do n-gons necessarily either. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit, and then we're gonna bring these in like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and merge vertices to center, and then that'll be that. And I'll basically do the same thing over here. Nope. Basically do the same thing over here, where I'll delete this. I'll grab this, extrude this in. Now I could go check exactly how I did the other one, but it's really okay. It's not really that big of a deal. This is too small of a detail to care exactly like how much I did on the x-axis or on the z-axis, which I'm using as up instead of y because that's just what we're doing. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do merge to center. And okay. Yep. So what we're gonna do now is the edge. I'm gonna save first of all. I'm gonna save, and I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Whoa! Why is it looking like hold on. Let me do this, and then let me go back, and then let me do this. Okay, it's not. It just looks like it is. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like here, and then I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna do the same thing because that'll make it look better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Cool. Now, if I go to face, this says, or let me go to edge. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then this makes it have 4 sides, which is whereas before it had only 2. And it had only 3, which was a triangle, and now it's a quad. So that's great, I guess. Okay. So now, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, and then we're going to. Where are you? Oh, we're lost. We can't be lost. Oh god, epilepsy warning, everyone. I'm not handling this properly. Okay, I'm gonna isolate this again. And I'm just gonna grab the bottoms again and just kind of bring it up a little bit here. Okay, cool. Great. I think what maybe could be a nice touch is if perhaps, I'm gonna try this, I don't know if I'll like it, but if perhaps, I'm gonna save just in case, but perhaps I could move this in like this. I mean, it's like the only thing that does that, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe I could do it to all of them. So it's okay. Let me once again do this. Go to edge, grab this one, and grab this one, and then let me move these in. Which I guess in a way is gonna make these scale in better. Why is that one not working? Is it because it's only supposed to be this one? Oh, I know why. Okay, it's because we need kind of like that, and then kind of like that. That's pretty similar. We can work with that. Okay. See, sometimes you think something's gonna work, and then it doesn't. So you just kind of have to roll with it. Alright, let's try this one more time. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then just do that. And it's not perfect, but that's okay. It almost looks better. So I'm gonna keep it. I like that little detail. So yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. Maybe I should take off this part. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. Oh. I don't know if I should turn on my camera for this. Or if it would. I mean, I could do it. Let's see. If I turn on my video capture, it's just gonna be all of my face. So maybe I could just put me down here. Oh, whoops, I didn't do that. My video capture. Maybe just put me down here, perhaps, like this big. Yeah, okay. Okay, so in my opinion, these are quote unquote kind of finished. Actually, let me clean this scene up a bit. Like, I need to clean whatever's going on here because all of this part is kind of wasted geometry and I don't really want to have it in there if I don't have to. So let's go like this. Wow, that was a pretty clean selection for what it is. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Yeah, this is a pretty clean selection. I think it's just the angle that I was selecting at. So, not bad. Okay. And what if I go ahead and delete that? What does that give me here? I mean, that's a pretty good size hole. So if I lift this up, okay, nice. I think that does a pretty good job, but I see something here. Okay, so hold on. Right here. Okay, we're not gonna get rid of these. Or are we? No, we're not. Okay, so yeah, so once again, we're gonna delete. And yeah, all right. That looks good because this still shows like it keeps going this way, but we don't have to see it. And because we don't see it, doesn't have to be there. Great. Oh, I'm really happy with this. Okay. Whew, all right. Let's bring it back. Okay, this is pretty good. I really like this. I'm quite happy with this. So, what I have to do now, I know my outliner is a mess. Like, it's a huge mess. I don't usually work with my eyeliner, with my outliner looking like this, but because I was told to focus on blockout and things like that, I didn't want to. Usually, when I'm blocking out, I'm like copying all sorts of cubes and things like that, so I didn't want things to be like, oh, this is a jukebox, and then this is jukebox number 2 and number 3, and then what if I grabbed this jukebox and turned it into this, or into this, I mean, and then this is jukebox number 4, but when this is actually a table and these are not jukeboxes, and then I have to like rename everything, whereas, I mean, I don't know if that's more efficient or not, but I just rather rename everything and organize everything in one go than to kind of name it right away for some reason. But usually I try to keep it organized as I go. I was just trying to go as fast as possible here. But I do have to organize these because I do want to place them along. Ooh, this is going to be really fun. Ooh, no, not this one. So we're going to delete. Oh, we're actually going to delete like all of these. Boom. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to do it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Okay. I'm so excited. Alright. Alright, so now that I have these 3, I'm gonna go ahead and place them over there around the perimeter of the dance floor. But first I have to organize them because my outliner is a mess. So, So my mentor said to name things using letters as A, B, and C as opposed to numbers. So let's start with this one and this one. So we're gonna call this one floor or concrete floor tile, concrete tile A. Oh. You know what, I'm not even gonna call it concrete, I'm just gonna call it conk. Why does this sound like a slur? Conk. Conk tile A. And then this is gonna be, because this is all one thing. So where is this? Okay, so polysurface and then polysurface. So we're gonna go ahead and group these 2 together and do this. And we're gonna call this conk. Ooh, I don't know what to call this. Actually, let me open this. So this is gonna be conk tile A. Oops. Tile A. And then this is gonna be great for floor grate A. And this is gonna be floor grate A GRP. Okay, so this one and this one are gonna go in another group, and these are gonna be let me do this, and this is gonna be floor grate B GRP, and this is gonna be and this is gonna be floor grate A, or sorry, B. We're gonna call this dent grate B. Well, no, it's gonna call floor grate B. Oops, because I know that B is gonna be B is gonna be this one. Okay. And last but not least, is gonna be this one, and this one. We're gonna go ahead and group these. Center pivot, and we're gonna call this floor grate C GRP. C is for corner. Well, it's not, but I'm pretending that it is, and it makes it easy to remember. So this is going to be that, and this is going to be floor grate C for corner. Okay. And this is going to be a great cover, because it does a great job of covering it. Okay, I'm going to call this great cover X. Okay. Boom. Okay, so these are in a group. And I'm gonna go ahead and I want to save, but I want to save a new. So save scene as. We're gonna do rearrange. We're gonna do blockout. Floor grates. Save. I probably shouldn't have named it that because we're gonna be working on other stuff, but whatever. We're here now. All right. So we're going to make copies of these. Boop. And we are going to, okay, let's place the corners first. And let's do this. Right, so it's at the bottom, okay. So let's place the corners first by moving it to the corner. So we're gonna do it right there. Oh, I should have. So we're just gonna move it up here. Yep. Actually, let me just put it right there. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring this one here, grab the pivot, move it to the top here, and we're gonna go ahead and move this one here. Oh, it's because I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, and same thing here. We're gonna center pivot. I'm gonna move the pivot here, and we are also going to grab it here and put it right here. Okay, great. So actually, we're gonna move this one to about maybe right here to kind of break up that form. We're gonna put it right here. I'm gonna duplicate this, do that, duplicate this again, do that, duplicate this again, and do it again over on this side. Okay. It's not convincing me so far, so now I feel like I'm in trouble because I don't love it. But we are going to, oops, let's do that, and then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna do this situation. Actually, just put it right here, and then we're gonna grab this one. We're gonna duplicate it and rotate it 90 degrees as well. And we're gonna grab it and put it right here. Okay. What if I turn this on? Will this help convince me? Can't tell. Okay. So we'll just duplicate this, move it over here, duplicate this, move it over here, duplicate this, move it over here, and we're gonna duplicate this, move it over, oh, no, I didn't duplicate it, duplicate this, move it over on this side, but we're going to rotate it as well to 90 degrees. Put it right here. Okay, cool. I don't know if this is a good idea, or what if I rotated like this way? What if I did it this way? Okay. Let's do -90. Grab it and put it right over here. Like, is that better? Can't tell. I'm also curious because I kind of want to do it something like this. It's 180 degrees. And I grab it and put it over here. I'm not mad at this, but let me try something a little bit different here and do this. Oh, but that wouldn't work because that would just put it in like a really, so what's the way that I could, because this way and that way would lead this way, and this way, well, it would lead that way, and then this way, it's just the same, kinda. not sure now. Maybe. Like, what about. Okay. What about we get rid of these? We get rid of those. Because I kind of. Maybe we'll get rid of this one too. Because I kind of like these being kind of in front of the columns for whatever reason. I don't know why that arrangement is calling to me. Okay, and then we're gonna grab it. Oh, nope. Okay, if I do differently. Why didn't that do anything? Oh, because is that the same thing? I'm confused. Just want to do this. Okay, so what if we just went 0? There we go, okay. It's like, if it's 360, it must be 0. Okay. So kind of like this. So if I grab these two, for example, and I rotate both of these to go this way, so like -90, okay, and then I go ahead and put these here, and then I go ahead and put this here, and then I do the same. Actually, we don't have to do the same. We could literally just grab this one and duplicate it and move it over here, and grab this one and duplicate it and move it over here. Or we can even delete this. I don't want to delete this one, but I do maybe want to move it somewhere else. Like maybe, whoop, nope, not there. Maybe this way, perhaps, and maybe we can do it this way, like 180, and then maybe we can do it here, and then do another one and move it over here, because this is gonna have like a column in front of it, so I kind of like that. And then we move it this way. Ooh. And then we move it this way, perhaps. But it's like, does that make sense? I guess it. I don't know. 270. Okay. And this way. But then if it's in front of the grate, like if it's in front of this thing, then shouldn't it be over here? Okay, that's not like a hard and fast rule, I guess, but I'm just trying to make this look better. I'm not mad at this arrangement and just kind of having regular tiles here. Because when I did it all together, it looks kind of weird and a little too saturated for my taste, if I'm being honest. So, and I do like this here, I like this here. I don't know about these two, but I'm gonna keep trying to I'm gonna put some of the other tiles over here and see how that looks. Let's see. Let's make a copy and bring it here. Okay. This is properly. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's just mirror this one. Duplicate. and then duplicate. Okay. I can duplicate and put it here. I can duplicate, put it here, duplicate, put it here. Whoop. Okay, calm down. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I still feel like this arrangement needs to be done differently. Ooh, I could maybe put one of these in here to kind of break it up. So let's see. Maybe let's duplicate it, move it over, and rotate it 270. And let's do it right here. Okay, okay. I'm not mad at that. I like that it breaks up the shape. Okay. Maybe this is the way. I know that this is uneven here, but I don't know. Does it have to be even? I feel like if it's too even, it's gonna look weird. So the dance floor is already offset to this, so I think if we just go with unevenness, it's gonna be fine. So, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just group these together. Should I group them or should I just combine them? I'm gonna group them just because I think that's gonna be. Wait a minute. What did I just do? Okay, hold on. I don't think I grouped them. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna rotate these 90 degrees. Oops. And then we're gonna. Why is it doing this? Oh, because it's not. Okay. So just move the pivot point over here or something. And we'll just do this. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at this so far. Let's keep going. I'm gonna duplicate these again. And then I'm just gonna do 0. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna bring them down this way. I'm missing a tile here, and I could just. I could just add one here or add another one of the grates, but I think the grate is not gonna be good, so I'm just gonna add another tile. Alright. Cool. And I don't like that this is facing this way. So maybe, what if we did 90 degrees? Wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? Oh wait, I rotated the wrong way. There we go, okay. So 270. We're gonna go ahead and I keep pressing V instead of X. Okay. I'm not mad at this. Exactly. I don't like that these look the same, so I'm gonna rotate this one too. Let's see. This way, it's gonna be 180. I'm gonna go ahead and X to snap to the grid. And okay, it's looking better. I think definitely having them all in a row here and here was not the move because they were looking not good. So I think first of all I'm gonna hide these two walls because we're not having fun with them. I think I should just add some more of these. I'm so glad I did this one. I didn't know this was gonna be my favorite piece. I thought the corner one was gonna be my favorite piece because I thought it came out kind of nice, which you know I still like it, but this one I feel like adds it like breaks this shape, which is awesome. So, maybe I can wait. This one's part of a thing now, so okay, I won't mess with that just yet. I'm gonna keep populating the space is what I'm gonna keep doing, so it looks more regular, or not more regular, but like more literally populated. So, and it's less empty. So let's do that right now. Boom. Boom. And all I'm doing here is literally just duplicating, so Control D or Command D if you're on the Mac, and then hitting X, like holding X to move it and snap it to the grid. So that's why it's like quote unquote going by faster than normal, I guess. Okay, so here I might want to add more of these grates over on this side, but let me, or maybe around the edges, that could be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this as well. Wait, had I already duplicated this? No, okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep duplicating this. Boom. Keep duplicating this, and some of them are not gonna be uniform, so I'm just gonna have to add individual tiles here. Which I don't know if it's the vibe, but it's the vibe I'm going for. I don't know if I should just do this and then go that. I'm just gonna keep it this way. That way I can do the other tiles if I need to. But the machines are kind of covering it, so I don't know about that. Whatever. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, here, and then here. Ooh, I could just do it here, and then add some of the tile or the grates over on this side, because that's what I saw in one of the references I gathered. But I don't know if where is it? This one? They had kind of the grates right behind the stools, I guess. But I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do. But I'm not mad at that either. So, I don't think I grabbed anything else with grades other than like the real life reference, which doesn't tell me much about. Oh, here it is. About sci-fi bars. This is just tiling. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try it, see if I like it. But for now, I'm gonna duplicate that. We're gonna move it this way. We're gonna duplicate. We're not gonna duplicate anything because why not? Because it doesn't fit. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we have these, and we have the corners. So what can we do here? Maybe if I move this one this way, I could do these perhaps. So let's save real quick. Just to maintain sight of the goals, I'm supposed to finish the floor, which technically I did, as in like I finished these tiles, which is good. I just want to finish populating it real quick. And then do the jukebox and maquinitas. I wrote maquinitas because at the time I didn't know what it was called in English. It's like the arcade machines. Blockout. So after I finish the floor, we're gonna do the jukebox and the arcades. And then after that, we're gonna kind of do really quick pipes and bottles. The pipes just to kind of populate this. Populate the space at the top of the building. Or yeah, like in the initial reference photo by Charles Lynn, he has it. He has like a big pipe over here and just a bunch of smaller pipes throughout here in the background. They're not too many, which is great, but that doesn't mean I can't add more if I really want to. They do curve a lot. I wish I kind of had a procedural tool for making pipes, but we're just gonna have to go the way that it's going. Also, I just realized there's this grate here, and I could literally, nope, don't do that. And I changed this thing because I was using the reference, the brutalist architectural reference, which I like a lot. Where is it? Here. I was using this reference, so I'm obviously not gonna place it there, but maybe, just maybe, I could use one of these to place it. Like I could. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'm I'm getting ideas. I'm getting excited. So I'm gonna duplicate that. This is gonna mess up my scene, but we're gonna undo it as soon as I finish. I just want to see if it looks good. I'm experimenting. We love experimenting. Okay. So now I'm thinking, no, don't do that. I'm thinking -90. Okay. We could technically put it here. Oh, it's perfect. It fits perfectly. Oh my god. Okay, don't get excited. We could technically put it over here like that and kind of have it be. Ooh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I'm not 100% convinced, probably because I still need like a hole here. But I don't hate it. I might keep it. I might keep it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and nope. I'm just gonna drag this out here. And to drag out of a group or to grab anything in the outliner, you just do middle mouse button and drag around. And if it has like this box around it, it means you're dropping it into it and creating a group with this as the parent, but that's not what we want to do. If it's just a line, it means you're dropping it like right in between. So anyway, yeah, okay. That's awesome. Oof, that make me happy. Anyway, what I was gonna do is probably add it to some of the tops of things. Just at the top somewhere. So maybe I could add it also up here. But I just don't know if that's gonna register very well. I'm gonna pull it out even if it's not really fully, just because it looks better. Yeah, I don't hate that. I actually like that quite a bit because this is giving drainage and this is giving air. So maybe that's terrible, like plumbing, but I'm not a plumber. I'm a 3D modeler and I'm just trying to have fun. So plumbers can come for me later and tell me about how this is a fire hazard or something. Or not fire hazard, liability? Question mark. Well, okay. Adventure's over. Let's try to do the railing here so we can get on with the jukebox, lovely jukebox, and the arcade machines. Let's see. Okay, let's save and let's start. So we're just gonna duplicate those, and we're gonna do this. So -180. And I just want to say, for all of you keyboard enthusiasts, as a 3D modeler, like in the keyboard enthusiast community, it's seen as like not, I don't know why I'm talking about this, it doesn't matter, but it's seen as kind of like weird or old school to have like a numpad on your keyboard because it just quote unquote takes up space or whatever. But as a 3D modeler, it's super helpful to have a numpad because you could just type a number super quickly. In Blender, you can switch views just using the numpad, and it's honestly super helpful. There's like a bunch of hotkeys that are literally just the numpad. So if you are a 3D modeler and you want a keyboard, you should probably get one with a numpad on it. But that's just me. But I'm pretty sure if you ask any other 3D modeler, they'd probably agree. Though I'm pretty sure some people make do without the numpad. Just overall makes it easier. Should I just do 4? Or should I... I don't know. Because if I do 4, it looks uneven. Let's add another one just to see how it looks. Okay, I don't hate that. Not too bad. What if... Okay. I'm trying to see, what if I turn these around so that they're over here instead? But I kind of like this, so I'm not Not complaining here. Huh. You know what piece I didn't make, and now I'm realizing I didn't make? A piece that if I placed this over here, like this railing over here, or not railing, this grate over here, a piece that would connect both of these together, which I think would be this piece right here. But I don't know if it'll work if it's not on top of this, because I think it might be too... Because these are all connected by this thing right here, so... Okay. Problem solving, problem solving. This is something that my mentor talked about in a video that he sent me, which y'all can check out if you want to. It's... I forgot what it's called, but it was something about like building modular environments. I think it's on beyondextent.com. His name is John Arellano. If y'all want to look that up, but basically, he's basically saying like you shouldn't really expand um, your modular kits until it is necessary. For example, right now I'm finding it necessary to add a piece right here as part of a modular kit. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna see if that works. I don't want to spend too much time on this because, like I said before, I want to move on to the other thing. So I might not actually finish this part, but I might address this at a later time when I feel like I do have time. So I just did this right here like that, and then I just added this little like this thing right here. Or ooh, that actually would work really well if I just kept this bottom part and this, and then just got rid of all of these, and then just moved this part over here and then joined it together. Ooh, that would actually be a much better idea than like just trying to remodel it. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out. Okay, wait, hold on. First of all, let me drag this out of the group so I don't mess anything up later. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna, ooh, I have to get rid of this. Who cares? Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna duplicate, rotate. Ooh, what a clean rotation. Almost perfect. Boom. And I'm just gonna make sure this is still on the grid. It is. And I think this would be really, really cool if I just did like something like that. And I'm just gonna do this super quickly. This is very much just like a test, I guess. Not really trying to do this for realsies. I'm just gonna, oh shit. Okay. Oop. Okay. I'm gonna do this as well. Do that. It's fine if it's not perfect because, well, because this is not final. We're just gonna do this kind of situation. And then what if I duplicated these and then went like that? And that's also not perfect, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna do like this thing right here. Yeah. And then we're gonna close these holes just to make sure. Bridge, and then bridge, and yeah, okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. I kind of like it, so I might turn that into a piece later, but this is pretty cool. I won't lie, this is pretty cool. Okay. Anyway, that was awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna grab these, this one, and copy it just because it's easy to just put right over here. And that worked kind of perfectly. And yeah, all right. we still need some kind of individual ones. Or I guess we could just grab it from here, why not? Boom. Boom. Okay. And then okay, boom, boom. And from here, this is to, oh, I guess I could just, doesn't matter if it goes outside because we can't really see it anyway, so just put this one over here. And for these, we could just grab this one as well, put it over here, and put this one over here. Okay. There we go. Look at that, not bad. I guess there's still this part that needs to be filled out, but I think it's fine. I can just fill it out later. This, I think, tells me a lot of what's going on here, which I like. Although I do kind of want to, hold on. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, and I'm just gonna fill it up with, let's see, do that, because I kind of want to put, okay, so I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna copy it, do this, and I'm gonna copy it and do this, because we can't really see over here anyway, and I really just want a couple of these, so I'm gonna do this, and nope, and grab it, put it over here, and duplicate it, put it over here. Okay. Now, this is looking like it doesn't need to be here, if I'm being honest. So, I'm just gonna, boom, do that. Or, even better, I know I keep changing my mind, I am like, ooh, I want it to look nice to 70. Okay. Boom. And then we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate this one. Oops. Put it over here. Okay. 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 I like this. I like this. I might change this to one of these. I really like these. I don't know about these corners. I like the way that I made them, but maybe they'll be better off somewhere like an actual corner, or maybe one of these. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah. I would feel bad if it's like a useless piece. So I would want to use it somewhere, but maybe I can use it more sparingly somewhere. Like one of the corners from the bar or something. But okay, so far I'm quite happy with this. So what we're gonna do now, oh, that was a lot of work if I'm being honest. Okay, it's 10 p.m. Let's pretend that we finished this. Well, not pretend, I think we did. At least for what it is, we finished it. And now we can do, where did it go? Where did it go? Okay. Now we can finish the Jukebox and Maquinitas silo blockout. Which I'm gonna start with, I didn't gather reference for this. Which maybe that's not a good idea, because that means I have to do it now. Let's look at the reference, like at the actual, where is it, drawing. Okay. So, this one has all sorts of screens on it, but the shape is pretty symmetrical. But there's some curved surfaces, and I feel like I'm not, I feel like I haven't been present for, like, I haven't seen a lot of jukeboxes in real life to be kind of like thinking what kind of details it might have, whereas I have definitely been around arcade machines. So I think I'm gonna go with the arcade machines first, and then just see where I can get to on this one. So let's look up some arcade machines real quick. I just wanna grab something that looks similarly to this. So this kind of has like a diagonal. It's one of the old school ones, it seems, where the screen is not here, but it's beyond a glass. Which I really like. So it looks kind of like this one, but there's usually like a glass right here. Let's see. I'm trying to look more for the shape of it than anything else. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm trying to think. It's just a cube. Okay, this looks like that, kinda. Like arcade machine side profile. Yeah, this one looks the most like it. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put it over here and drag it on. I'm gonna put it right here. I just keep adding references to this the more I find, which is quite helpful, if I'm being honest, to have it all in one place. I used to have a, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. Shit. Hold on. PureRef, that's what it was. I used to have a PureRef sheet. But I don't know, because of the mentorship, we're just using this Miro board, which, yeah, I didn't know this thing existed, so that's pretty cool. But we're still looking for a machine. I'm gonna say, like, old school. Google, get away from me, please. Let's do old school. Old school arcade. With glass. Or I guess not old school. I should just do arcade with glass. Okay, that's not what I meant. Okay, but this looks like an AI image, though. Yeah, these all look like AI images. Adobe stock. This is probably an AI image. It looks so much like an AI image. With arcade machine with glass. I guess, like, I've seen these. I don't know how, like, I don't know what they're called or why I can't. I don't know how to name them. Maybe I'm too ignorant on the subject of arcade machines to know how to look for them. But, well, regardless, we are just doing a blockout, so this is not nearly enough reference, if I'm being for real. But I don't want to spend the whole night looking for reference when I can just literally just do the blockout with what I got, which is this. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Let's duplicate this and put it over here. And filter 21 objects, image. And then we're going to delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Okay. Okay. Oh, retro, you're so right. Retro. Retro arcade machine. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of like this one. Okay, that was a really good tip, actually. Hopefully their images come up. Ah! Okay, 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 okay. God, Arcade Paradise is such a good game. I didn't finish it, but I was really having a good time with it, so I highly recommend. I think they recently did their VR version too, which is awesome. God damn. I can't find Oh, this is a good find too. Actually, it looks. So maybe I could also grab this one and throw it onto here. Just kind of do this. Probably throw this way. I think I could move this over. And then just have this here. And then grab this over here. Grab this over here. What if I bring to front? Yep. What if I bring to front? Yep. Just do that. Okay. I'm just gonna try to look for one more, just in case. Like this. Okay. Retro. This is this is a game environment. But this specifically is for a mentorship that I'm doing. 1,400. Okay. Um, as a game environment artist. So I'm hoping to use this mentorship, or like I'm hoping to use this specific, this environment, to use in my portfolio so I can get a job in the games industry. Hopefully. That's the plan. Let's see. Okay, I think this is good reference for the Blockout. We don't need. Also, these all kind of look the same, so this is fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save and then resave this as Blockout Arcade. Okay, yep. Okay. So I'm just gonna grab one of these and isolate it. Or actually, I'm gonna grab this one and this man. Or actually, I'll just grab this one because he's already in front of it. So I'm gonna grab these two and put them over here. And what I'm gonna do actually is look up how tall are arcade machines on average. About 2 meters tall. Great. That's all I needed to know. How much is this? 180. So let's do 2 meters and we're in business. Okay. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I went to school for like 3D modeling stuff, for animation and visual effects, so like kind of like film industry and like animated films and things like that. So a lot of skills translate over to what games, like a games artist job would do. But there's definitely some differences in terms of the modeling workflow and things like that. So that's why I'm taking on this mentorship, just so I can kind of get it right, and be able to actually pursue a career in that, while still, I still have my skills for film and stuff like that. So I can kind of try to do both, if I can. Because working on games sounds really fun, except for when you get fired, but we'll not think about that for now. Let's see. Let's start with this thing, which this one seems to be pretty straight down, so I'm not too mad at this angle. And this one looks like it doesn't go all the way down. It looks like it has a lip here, or like an overhang. But I don't want to do that for now, especially because these don't have an overhang and this one just has feet. So I'm just going to leave it straight down and I'm going to grab this one, do it this way, and then, okay, let's do that. Okay. So let's grab this. Let's, probably around, oh, hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna do something like this. Then I'm gonna do something like that. Then I'm gonna do something like, where's he? What's like his height? Like I need to know where his hands are. Because I need to know where he's gonna put his hands on this thing. These are kind of tall, but these look smaller, so. These, okay. What games have the best art design? Like, you mean like which, how do I say this? Like, do you mean like which games look, not look best in terms of graphics, but look best in terms of like art direction? Is that what you mean? Probably around like here. That's good. Because if you mean like best art direction, I feel like there's a lot of games that I think did art direction really well. Recently, I think Hi-Fi Rush. It was, I thought, was really really well done. Everything looked really cohesive, and it reminded me of like arcadey games from kind of like the PS2, early PS3 era. It reminded me a lot of the SpongeBob game that came out like a long time ago. Um, and I thought that one had really good art direction. I also thought The Last of Us has really good art direction, and I also think Senua's Saga had really good art direction. I don't know if you've played any of those, but um The Last of Us and Senua's Saga are a lot more realistic and kind of somber and dark and, you know, gritty, I guess, in a lot of ways. Whereas Hi-Fi Rush is like super cartoony and vibrant. And but I liked all of those. I thought those were really really well done. I thought those were really like not thoughtful, but like intentionally. Um, Everything just looks really cohesive. Another game I really like for art direction is Sea of Stars. That one's like an indie, like Pokemon style turn-based game, like pixel art game. That one was really, I thought the art direction in that one was awesome. Um, it that one was also giving nostalgia a little bit. So, yeah, I don't know if you've played any of those, but I would say for me, from what I can remember in this moment right now, those. Okay, so I'm gonna boop 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 this one. Hmm. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, no, don't do that. So I guess for this one, I can kinda. I guess I can kind of move this back, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to add another edge loop here and another one here, and just grab these two. And hold on, where's the symmetry? Symmetry object X. Nope. Y. Yeah, Y. Okay. And just grab this one out here. But I don't know if that's the way to do this. What if I just delete this face? And what if I just grab symmetry Y? I mean, I guess this is one way to do it. Oh, It Takes Two. I was playing that with my girlfriend too. Yeah. Um Yeah, I agree. I really like the art style and It Takes Two. And I love the game, the collaborative aspect. We didn't finish it, but we will. And yeah, I liked it a lot. It was um what do you call it? I don't know. I really liked the kind of not back and forth, but the whole like the little guys being dolls and they're kind of in this like big world. I really liked that a lot, and the studio is actually working on a new game that's also going to be what do you call it, collaborative or um, like couch co-op. So you might want to check that out with your girlfriend too. But I think they also have another game besides It Takes Two. Um, but overall, that studio is really good at making like co-op games, and I think they should keep doing it because they're pretty good at it. Let's see. Oh, I know. Let's do vertex. Grab it. Going this way. This one going this way. That looks more like it, and this looks like it's gonna go up like this. Mm-hmm. And yeah, this one looks like it's gonna go down like this. Yep. And yeah, if you haven't played like Senua's Saga or Hi-Fi Rush, I highly recommend um Hi-Fi Rush specifically just because I thought it was really fun. But Senua's Saga is, just like a more serious tone, and it's also a sequel, so it's like you would probably have to play the first game, which again, I think those are really good games, but yeah, like that's up to you if you want to get into those. They're more story focused than gameplay focused, but yeah. Okay, so okay. So for here, we're gonna move this back a little bit. We're gonna move it up a little bit as well. Do this situation. Coincidentally, if you've also played Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor, I also like their direction in those games. I think they make the Star Wars universe feel pretty believable. Um, so yeah, now we're just doing game recommendations. Okay. All right. So this seems like I more or less have the shape. I have that. I think this one's too far up. I think just like a slight angle is good. Um, and then this, and then that. That one's goes straight down. That also goes straight back. Okay. This goes this way. This feels like it's too far behind. So I'm just gonna do that. And then we're gonna do. We can just do the screen right away, I guess. But we might actually need to do a bit of like that. I think is good. Let's see. So we are just doing a blockout. I have to remember that we're just doing a blockout, and I'm not actually modeling this thing all the way through. What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush. I've never played Borderlands, so I don't know. But I think from what I've seen from Borderlands, the visual style, I can see why it does look kind of similar um to that, so I can see why you would draw the comparison. But I from what I've seen also from Borderlands gameplay, even though I've never played it, I don't think they're the same. But visually, I could see that. Okay. So actually, what we're gonna do here is we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do here is we're going to grab these faces and we're going to separate them or extract them, if you will. Extract. Yep. And then we're going to, oh, it doesn't appear here, so we're going to go to Mesh Tools, or sorry, Edit Mesh. Or not. Mesh. There we go. Separate. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. I don't think I needed to hit the separate button, but it doesn't matter. We're here now. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to reduce this size by just grabbing the vertices and just bringing it down a little bit like that, just to give it a little bit more depth. Here, like that too. And this one just a little bit, because I don't think it needs too much, just like that much. Okay, cool. What if they don't want to be extracted? I think that's what that was, because it gave me an error. I think they don't want to be separated from the rest of the mesh, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. That sounds so mean. But it's for their own good. That sounds so mean. I sound like I sound like Trump, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but we need to separate them for the good of the model. But if it makes them feel any better, we can combine these two. Wait, where is this? Okay. This might have actually, where is this? Okay, so we're gonna actually go ahead and delete history, and then we're gonna grab these and delete history as well, just because that will create some not so nice things later on. And I can delete that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move this up. Okay, and there. A cool trick, if you don't want to go up the outliner like I just did, is you can grab this little kind of handle here and just drag this up like this, and this can be at the bottom and this can be at the top, and you can just easily move things around, and these are all the same outliner, so it works. Okay, and this is very helpful when your outliner gets to be really long like this. Again, I will be cleaning this up later, because a woman can't work like this. Okay, so now we're gonna grab these vertices, we're gonna move them down slightly like that, and we're actually going to extrude. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Oh, because it has the object. Okay, so off, and now we're gonna extrude. There we go. Okay. That's good enough. All right. Okay, cool. And now we're gonna try to do, or actually, I'm gonna just close these gaps because we need to. So, bridge, 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 and bridge. Perfect. Oh yeah, no worries. I just say the explanations just in case um like people watch it later, or sometimes I grab clips from my from the live to kind of put it on like a little short later. Ooh, okay. We'll fix that in a minute. um because well, just because I guess. We Have you ever tried modeling or doing anything? Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Um yeah, have you tried using like a 3D modeling software before? Okay, so sometimes when uh Maya's being fun, yeah, so sometimes when Maya's being fun, you'll get this situation right here, and it seems like your model is broken or whatever, but actually all you have to do is go to object mode, click on it, and then right click, assign Lambert, or literally any material you're using, and it'll fix it. And literally that's it. Yay! Nice soundtracks, you're funny. Um, yeah, I mean, honestly, it probably yields more money than what I'm doing. So I don't blame you. All right, boom. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna save that so far. And now, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, 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 okay. So now I can probably extrude here. Ooh, I can probably extrude the. This actually might work out. Let's do the top first. So let's extrude this out like that and like this. And let's thanks, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to get rich off of this, but I am trying to have a good time. So hopefully that counts for something. I am. I am gonna put the buttons. I'm trying to mostly go off of this reference, but you can't really see a lot. It's right now it's giving joystick and like an AB and joystick AB, whereas this one's a little bit different. So I'm just gonna make one. I'm not gonna make both of them. Um, and then I'll just copy it over and then just change whatever I need to change on the other one. But these have too many buttons, so I think I'm just gonna stick with the AB situation. Yeah. But right now we're gonna do that, and we're gonna extrude. Nope. Oh wait, did it work? No, it didn't. It didn't work. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna extrude this way. And then I actually think this might be too far out this way, so we're just gonna move it a little bit like that. And then we're gonna grab this one and we're gonna extrude it this way. And we're gonna move it a little bit like this, but actually I think this might benefit of something more like this and this and this. I don't have tattoos. Yeah, I don't. Do you have tattoos? So I'm just gonna push this one out. Whoop. I'll push this one out a little bit more like here. And then I'm gonna extrude again. Extrude this way. Like that. Alright, I'm gonna do it kind of like this. And then I'm gonna grab, let's see, I'm gonna grab a plane. And I'm gonna move it this way, like around there. It's tiny. So we're just gonna rotate it 90 degrees. You gotta look professional for selling drugs. I think the tattoos would help in your case. You wouldn't think so? Alright, let's scale this up to 100. Okay. So let's bring this up and let's just move this to 1 because we don't need all that. And let's do this one. Hold on. What does this look like? Okay, yep. So we're actually going to move the pivot point down to here. And then we're going to pivot. We're going to rotate this kind of this way. And I think maybe we should do like 90. And what am I doing? I feel like I was in my head. I had something. What is this? Input line menu of operations. Girl, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm just gonna move it this way, like that. And we're gonna just move it this way, like that. And we're gonna add some subdivisions, like let's say 8, or oops, I'm not typing anything. Like 8 sounds good. And then we're also just gonna do this situation. Oops, nope. Okay. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna do this. Boom. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, this is good. Okay, now we're gonna do this. There we go. Okay. Let's go down here. And I think if I just do vertex and I do V, and then I do like, oops, nope. Like something like that, and I can just kind of, okay, oop, no, that's terrible. Well, no, not that one, okay. Boop. 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 Oops, I'm gonna do the edge. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna do this kind of thing. This, and where's it? Okay. Or nope. This one, and then we don't really need these two. Or these, or this, or this, or this, or this. Okay. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna expand out this way. I don't know why I'm using that. I could just very easily do this. I'm like literally doing this in like the worst possible way I could be doing it. I don't know why I am tempted to do it this way, but I'm doing it now, and that's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're just gonna not care. I could have been a pharmacist. Yeah, and then, well, I guess you could have been a wait, so if you hold on, you could have been a pharmacist, so you're saying, but if you were a pharmacist you could have tattoos too, because you'd be wearing like long sleeves all day and nobody would know unless you had face tattoos, in which case, well, that's a whole other story. Mande pa. Estoy en un stream. ¿Qué pasó? Estoy en un stream. ¿Qué pasó? I'm streaming. What's up? Well, I'm not gonna finish for like another couple hours. ¿Qué ocupan? Okay. So, oop. Okay. So I'm just gonna do that. Oop. Okay. So I'm just gonna put these back here. We're just gonna pretend that that looks good. Wait. So we're just gonna come in here. Wait. There we go. And we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do this, or I'm actually gonna grab these. Why aren't these coming in together? I wonder. Oh, I know. I can grab this. Ooh, yep. And this one. And grab, do that. And move them back. Actually. And move them out again. I'm really doing too much for this blockout. I need to focus. Also, this looks like some guy's like belly. I don't know why I did it this way. Okay, who cares? Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, you weren't the only one. Middle school kind of just was not. It's just kind of sucked overall, so. It is what it is. Alright, bring these down like that. Okay, I'm spending way too much time on this guy's like beer belly situation, so I'm just gonna move on. I could have just used, oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. I could have just used this like a square, not a square, whatever this is called, a sphere, but I didn't. And here we are. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this over here, and then after I do this part, I'm just gonna go ahead and actually, I'm not even gonna do this part because then you won't be able to see this part, and it's gonna be just like annoying. So if I just rotate this a little bit like that, and then just bring it over this way like this, and scale it down a bit like, whoop, nope, like that, and then do this. Yeah, it does look like a pillow, but it's okay. It's not the final model, so it doesn't really matter that much. I think I just tend to spend a lot of time on things that really don't matter sometimes, because I'm tired. But yeah, it is what it is. We're just gonna we're just gonna move on. So I'm just gonna grab these two edges here. I'm gonna extrude them down like that. Oop. or yep, like that, and that's gonna be fine. And we're just gonna do the buttons real quick and the joystick, and I think we're just gonna call it there for this machine. Why is it doing that? Oh, I know why. We're just gonna do this a little bit, or hold on, like that. Okay, that should be fine. So let's do the buttons first. Okay. Just gonna put these like right here somewhere. And we're just gonna rotate this y 90 degrees. Oh, that's the scale, not the rotation. 90 degrees. Okay, well, I don't know why I didn't do anything. Oh, because I did it the wrong one. It's X, yep. Okay, and then we're gonna come here and we're gonna do 1. And then we're gonna do like 12 question mark. Okay, I'm gonna do like 16 because it looks better. 16. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's true. The thing is that my mentor was like, "Oh, like it's better if you just turn stuff in versus if you like try to make everything perfect." So, I'm trying to heed his advice by just trying to turn stuff in as opposed to oop, nope. Oop, nope. What am I doing? Nope. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I'm trying to be good. But oh, did I duplicate that? Yes, I did. Whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that. So we're just gonna put this here and pretend that that looks good. But we're actually going to delete this. We don't need the bottom faces, but we do need. Nope. But we do need the top ones. So we're gonna extrude in, then we're gonna extrude again. I'm gonna bring these down because you know how they look like they've got a little divot or something. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring these down. Oops. Like this. Maybe that's too much. It's like that. And then we're gonna be fancy. Nope, nope, don't do that. And then bevel. We're just gonna make it look super cool and fun. Okay, there we go. And then this one we can just scale it in a little bit more. Like that. And then we're gonna scale this one in even more. We're going to merge to center. Okay, great. That looks not great, but it's okay. Edge. Let's do like this, and let's do this, and let's grab this and go out more like that, and that looks better. And we're just gonna move it down and rotate it like that. Okay. Think about that. Not bad. Thanks, yeah. Because I know my stuff. Because I played on these since I was like 4 years old. And some of them don't work. Okay, so ooh, I forgot about the incline. So we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and let's look at the reference real quick. 1, 2, they're kind of diagonal this way, and these ones are kind of mirrored. So we're just gonna move it this way, move it a little this way, like that, and then we're just gonna make the joystick real quick, which we'll need another cylinder for. Thanks. Yeah, there's some parts of a model that take very little time to make, because really all you need to start off with is like the primitive shape, which in this case is a lot of cylinders, but typically I start off with a lot of cubes, because cubes are really versatile. But it was definitely harder to do like this shape for the machine just because I've never modeled one of these things before, and so I had to kind of, and I hadn't looked at reference either. But things like buttons and like things like screws and pipes and things like that, chairs, because I do see them all the time and blah 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 blah. They're so much easier and faster to get through, and this stuff is just really easy, of course, because it's just a cylinder. Do something like that. I don't know how big this is. It's 2. I don't like. We're just gonna do 1 and then scale it up to like, what is this? I want to say like 2.5. Okay. Gonna move this up a little bit. Okay. I should add a little ring at the bottom, but we'll just deal with that later. This is looking really small. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Okay, so in terms of joysticks, I'm used to these, which it looks like it's kind of what these are. But then there's also these, but I don't want to, even though, I mean, this one is easier, technically, but maybe I just want to do one of these, because this will be easy too. So, I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna do like 3. No, I'm gonna do like 5. Just to have the extra leeway. And we're gonna do a sphere. And this sphere is going to, let's look at the sphere. Okay, first of all, the sphere needs to be rotated 90 degrees. Okay. Next, the sphere is going to be 16 by 16 because that is what we have declared. And next, we're going to move the sphere over here. Oh, nice. That was pure chance. Haha. Or more like a good guess, I would say. Alright, so now we're not going to do the sphere one because I think it's ugly. And so we're going to do the other one that looks more like a quote-unquote modern joystick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. See, this always happens where you think you selected everything and you didn't. Okay, great. And now we're going to grab this. I'm just going to... And we're basically just going to be... Or actually, no, we're not. We're just going to do all the way down to about here, I think. That's good. And then we're going to do this situation. I think a little bit more. And then we're going to add like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do like about like 10 or 11 of these. So I'm gonna go back to object mode and do insert edge loop tool. And we're gonna do like 10 and do this. Okay. It looks ugly like this because, well, because it is. but it is what it is. Let's just move this over like that. Let's move it over like that. And let's... I should play with this a little bit more, I feel. This might be too long. Let's do like that. It feels better. This might be a little too big, so just move this down. Thanks, Angel. Yeah, I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for the company and the conversation. I'll see you around. Have a good night. Move this up like this. And then I'm gonna... Division's 10, what if I did division's 9? Ooh. What if I did division's 7? Ooh. Interesting. So what if I did like edge? Yep. I'm gonna do these 3. Kind of going like this. And this one. And actually no, I think that's good here. I'm gonna grab these, extrude in like that. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this, and then we're gonna bevel edge, and we're going to do that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't like how faceted it is, and I forget that, I mean, I know we're not doing sub-D modeling, so I don't want to, ooh, these are really tiny. Okay, let's make this bigger. Okay, whoop. Okay, what if we group this, do this, and then do that. Kind of do this. Kind of do this situation. Let's look at, there's not a lot of, they're kind of like right next to them. Okay, so you see these, oh, no, stop, okay. They're kind of right next to these, like exactly, and then there's not a lot of leeway here. And also, I think specifically for this, we could go down a little bit more. And then for these, we could kind of just do this. And then for these, we can do that. And grab this one and just go like this. And then for this group, I think we could just do this instead. And then just grab these two and kind of come closer. And then I think we could grab this one. Just kind of bring it over up here. Like that. And just kind of do like a boom. And then boom. And I'm gonna turn on the wireframe mode so I can kind of see this a little bit better. And yep, okay. Oops, oops, oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna just do. Oh, I forgot I'm in wireframe mode. That's why it's showing up like that. Okay, cool. Let's take this off, actually, and let's also take this off. Great. Yeah. Let's actually do this and do this and do this and do this. Okay. Okay. So there's that, and then maybe I need a little what do you call it? Little cube here that will be like the money situation, but at this point I'm not really, I don't want to go too into depth on this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just do Y and Z, and I'm gonna do like 25. Yeah, like that, and I'm just gonna keep it like that because I don't need to do anything else. So do this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this in a group. Like this should be in this group. Okay, maybe I should. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone out of sleep mode, but we're here now, so I'm gonna put this in the maquinitas. Okay, we're gonna group all of these buttons. Okay, we're gonna do that, and we're going to put this group in the maquinitas as well. And then I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna grab this, these two groups, and I'm not gonna put them together, but I'm actually gonna grab these two and put them here, delete this group, and then this group is just that group, and I'm also gonna put that in the maquinitas. Okay, so we've got this, 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 and this together. So we can probably delete this one, and we can probably safe bet. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna clone it over and put it like this. And I think like if I did like a little like that and a little like this and like that, I think it could be doing a lot for us here. Okay. Great. Okay. Great. Okay, it's already 11. All right, what am I doing? It's already 11. I got the floors. I got the ooh, you know what? Maybe this one could be used here, like that. And then maybe this one, or this one could be used here. And maybe even this one could be, nope, duplicate and put it over here. Okay, kind of like that. And again, I feel like here we would need to have like this situation happening over here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. All right. So we did the jukebox. Well, we did the maquinitas. I'm gonna call that out or put that out. Okay, so jukebox. It's gonna be a little bit more work. Okay, it's 11 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna take a little break. Just to like go outside and stretch my legs for like 5 minutes, but I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna put BRB to stretch my legs. BRB 5 minutes. While I do that, I'm gonna kind of keep this scene kind of like, maybe get rid of this outliner. I'm gonna keep it kind of like this, just in case anybody comes in. And I'm gonna turn off my video capture real quick. I'll put that down there. I'll put that down here. And yeah, I'm gonna save that and then I'll be right back. Oh, I should probably also turn off my mic just in case I don't want. Okay, I'm back. I put on a sweater. No, I guess you can't see me yet. There we go. I put on a sweater because I got cold. Alright. My arms are killing me. Okay. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this. I can just stand. I don't know why I'm. Like my legs, I like did a bunch of squats to get like circulation in my legs. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so the other thing wait. The other thing we needed to do was the jukebox. So now we have to look for jukebox jukebox. Images. Something like this. Okay, so like I said, we are doing basically just a block out, so I don't want to take too much I don't want to do too many details for the jukebox because we're just doing the block out for the jukebox. We just did this, which is just a quick block out. For these I didn't even put any effort into the coin thing because I'm trying to keep it simple. Also, it's late, so I don't want to stay up all night working on this. So I just want to grab a couple references that I can kind of just work off of that seem normal. What is this? Wall mural, old. What is this? Is this real? It looks the same as this other one. What does this look like? Okay, so this one, because it's futuristic, it's doing screens, multiple screens on where this thing would be. So we could just kind of, I mean, Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna ignore this part then of the jukebox. I don't know how that's gonna work. So, okay, I'm gonna worry about that later. Let me just find. I like this reference. Let's see, just gonna size this down a little bit. Kinda do that. These all kind of look the same. I'm wondering if these are the same brand. So these things is telling me, oh, these are not the same brand. All right, but I'm looking at this, and this detail here is obviously different, like from the real live rocola. How do you call this jukebox? So I am not finding one that has that kind of detail in it, but that's just because I think it's like this is like the classic style, I guess. So I don't know if I will find something like that. Okay, I'm gonna grab this because I actually really like this detail of this looking like this. And I can't really see it here because of this angle. So I'm just gonna put that. Ooh, it's big. I'll put that right here just as an additional detail right there. But I think for the block out, these references are fine. Just gotta be mindful that this bottom part is different, and like all of it is different. Kind of. What about this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what if I did like futuristic? futuristic jukebox. I'm afraid that everything that's gonna come up is like AI images, because it's always the AI images that are roaming the internet. Okay, this is cool, but this one still retains that style, so I don't know. This is somebody else's model, but this one's very much playing off of this design, which I like, but it still doesn't give me anything close to that. So I think I'm just gonna have to go for it just like this and just kind of be mindful of the design differences. Mostly because I don't want to spend that much time gathering reference right now. Once I want to go into the details and the actual shape of everything, I might spend more time gathering reference, probably not on stream, because it kind of takes a while sometimes. So, okay. I think let's just go for it. In the middle of a forest pond lake thing. I mean, talk about contrast, juxtaposition. Alright, I'm gonna take this out. Okay. So we are starting with a semicircle here. It's giving cylinder. So let's do that. Let's actually just face this to the front. And let's isolate it. Okay, great. And now we're gonna save this. Save scene as Blockout Jukebox. Save. Okay. So this, I'm gonna actually, because I was kind of struggling going back and forth on the arcade. So let's just stick it like this. This is much better. So let's, boom, perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a cylinder, which we're gonna put right here, and we're gonna rotate this way. Do 90 degrees. Whoop. And I'm gonna go ahead and add just something right there, just to help guide us. And for this, it's giving like that looks like a little bit above halfway. Halfway looks to be like around here. So I'm gonna do, this is halfway. If this is halfway, I'm gonna do like right there. Or maybe not. Because now I'm looking at this. I'm just like, what if I do this? Is that? Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Where's my little cylinder? Alright, so let's scale this out. I don't know if it's working. There we go. So what if I did like 50? Alright. I'm gonna go and turn on the wireframe just so I can see where this is landing. And how many? 20? Okay, first of all, let's change this to 1. And then let's change this to, can't be 20, what about 32? Is 32 too little? It might be. But it's just a block up. Let's just work with that for now. And then let's get rid of the bottom faces. Okay, great. Or let me actually look up how tall is average jukebox. Full size jukebox dimensions. Color 155 centimeters in height. So I'm gonna change this to 155. I almost had it. 160, not bad. 85 centimeters width. 85. Oh, that's not the width. 85. Oh, okay, smaller. And 68 centimeters in depth. Cool. Okay. We love working with dimensions. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That's like the top. I'll leave the top to be like around there. That's fine. And we're just gonna scale this in so it kind of meets there. I don't know if that looks too weird, but here we are. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, it is kind of a tight squeeze. I don't know for what reason. I'm kind of salty that I didn't do this a smarter way, which is to just have kept the cylinder the height that it was. But here we are. We're doing a blockout, and I'm trying not to focus on the things that I could have done better. I'm just trying to focus on getting it done. Do that. And then we're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab that, we're gonna bring it down a little bit. Boom. Elmo's world. Okay, let's move this over like that. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why I can just type it in. Jesus Christ. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, okay, this is. Let me just delete this. Okay. I guess I could have. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, is this a? I just want to do the edge. Okay. Okay. Calm down. I hate it when Maya does this. Edge. Boom. Boom. Just. Yep. Should be just those two. Or not. Okay. Thanks for nothing, I guess. We'll just leave it there. It's fine. Okay. So for this, we can honestly just face. We just delete these at this point because like we don't really need them. And then this stuff we can just do this. We can do that. We can erase that, and we can actually just okay. Let's not do that. We just need the bottoms. Yeah. Okay. Just do this. And then just do that. And then just Jesus. Okay. There we go. Okay. This looks kind of ugly, but you know what? It's okay for now. Since this is just blockout, I'm thinking of. Never mind. Actually, I'm thinking of maybe what, fill hole? Will that do it? No, it won't. I'm thinking of, I guess, just extruding this in. I'm just kind of basically doing that, and then I could just merge to center, just like how it was before, basically, and then just do that because we're not gonna see the back, and it doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep going. This is the block out of that. There's a lot of like little screens situations, and right now I'm just trying to focus on the fact that this is a block out because I keep forgetting, or like my mind keeps going like, no, do the details, when it's like, okay, no. I'm trying to not listen to myself currently. So I don't believe this goes all the way to the sides. Like it does, but it doesn't. Like it does get flat like around here, it seems. So I'm gonna do this and then this and then this. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and extrude like around there-ish. Maybe a little bit more. That's kind of, there we go. And just kind of push it forward a little bit. Whoop. Like that. Okay, cool. And then we also do need another, I'm just gonna do boop, 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 boop. Okay, I want to do that, I want to do that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, that's too much. Don't think I need that much. Maybe just here. And maybe, just maybe, I do like object Y. Okay. Do like, oh no, it's like, I can do like, oops, nope. Let's start probably, okay, at the bottom. Ooh, okay, let's do the bottom first before we do the little situation right there. Now that I'm looking at it, where is the floor? Okay, I think it's on the floor. So we're gonna grab this. What is it doing? Okay, we're just gonna grab this and go down to about right there. And I am noticing a kind of this situation. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it manually, just like around there, and then a little bit around there perhaps, and I'm going to I'm going to, maybe this is not going to work the way I'm intending it to, but I'm hoping that it will. And if it doesn't, we'll just go from there. It's gonna go kind of like that, but I feel like that's not enough. I feel like this curvature is bigger, but we are gonna kind of just pretend that that's not happening right now. Okay, so from here, okay, so let's do faces. Let's do this, and then let's grow our selection, and let's not do that part, and let's just bring this inwards a bit. Again, I should maybe not be doing these details, but here we are. Okay. Out here, we're going to yeah, okay, so out here we're going to be also extruding out, so we're just gonna do this kind of thing, And maybe, no, what if I do this? No, so I'm just gonna have to manually, which is fine. I'll just grab this and do that to snap it here, do that to snap it there. Not bad. Okay, not bad at all for like not doing details. Where am I? Okay. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save just real quick. And then I think I'm gonna try to attempt this situation right here. Yeah. Though I might actually do like, okay, I'm not gonna do these, but I am gonna do this. So if I move this, okay, that's good. So if I move this inwards, I think kind of works a little bit better. And actually, I think I'm moving this thing. Okay, yes I am. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna add another one of these. And wait, did I do that? Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this. And now I'm going to kind of fix this situation. And whoa. Oh, because it's doing that. Okay. Good thing I noticed. We don't need all that. Or this. Okay. Wait, why isn't this going over? Huh. Okay. I don't know why it deselected that. Oh, probably because I was... Okay, I'll just deselect this way. Like that. Don't really need this. Yeah, okay, that should be good. Okay, just switch to the other side, it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just move this in a little bit like that. And then do the same thing here. Okay. And just kind of, wait a minute, that's not the one I, am I being silly? I'm kind of confused. Okay, well, whatever, we're just going for it. Just gonna do this. And then we're gonna, first of all, move this out here. But regardless, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And, oh, okay, now we're on this side. And we're gonna do kind of like this situation, which I think looks a little bit better than before. Okay, now we're gonna tackle this situation here. I'm still not happy with this shape because it looks nothing like that, but we're just gonna deal with that later. I think it's because I'm kind of missing something here, and maybe I need to do something about these. Maybe if I do this. Yep, okay. I guess it looks like slightly better, but like not really. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna do this part right here. Which is gonna be, let's do this edge first. We're gonna start out, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do like around here. I think it's good. Okay, and okay, we're gonna save first, just in case we mess this up. We're gonna do this. Or actually, we don't need to start from down there because it starts to kind of curve. Around here. We could just kind of go like this. I might need another one right here. Yep, and I think I might need like a here, here. And I think I'm just gonna grab this and grab this. I'm gonna make them flush, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this in again, and then do that, and then do that, and then grab this edge, or not this edge, this vertex right here. Just grab it like this, and I also think maybe this, like this, is good. And maybe something here. Ooh, okay, I don't like that. Let's do that, and then let's, ooh, okay, I don't know why it's doing that. But let's do that, and then, let's, grab this vertex here, and do a target weld tool. Just bring it over here, and then we just go ahead and, oh, because I'm still in the target weld tool, and then get rid of this edge right here, and then go ahead and grab this again, and just kind of do a little something like this, and we do a little something like this, and we do a little something like this, and okay, that's not too bad. I think that's too square now that I look at it. No, not these. But we can kind of actually just do that. Do this. Do this. Do this. We might need another edge here, but I think we're just gonna work with what we got so far. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna should I grab this here and then bring this around here and then bring this down? Would that help? I think maybe if I had another, okay, I think we can make do with that. And we're just gonna pretend that these shapes are okay. And we're gonna do this and not do these, and just grab some of these, grab these, and then extrude this in like that. Just for context, I am just doing a blockout, so I'm not trying to concern myself too much with triangles and gons and like the edge flow for this just yet. But that is something I will be obviously fixing in the final model. I'm just trying to get something done here that looks good, in my opinion. And that looks like a blockout of this situation. Let's actually just do multi-cut tool. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't like that. Okay, so for here's like probably around here is where we're gonna get this one. Looks like it's gonna be more like this. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if we should do this detail here now, or because again I have to fix this anyway, so maybe I shouldn't go into that detail just yet. And maybe just kind of keep it like this for now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the rest of the scene and I'm gonna save. And the way this looks, it looks like the circular or like semicircular part of the box is kind of further behind, and it is almost has these screens in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna do 0. Great. Or wait, hold on. I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna bring this down here, and I'm gonna do boom, 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 0. There we go. And we're just gonna make it small-ish. I'm gonna bring it over here like that. And let's look at our outliner real quick, because I don't think I have a jukebox group. So we're gonna do, nope. First of all, we're gonna take this one out of the screens. And we're just gonna put it here. And like I said before, I will be cleaning up this outliner just because it is a mess, but I'm just in the blockout stage, so I'm not. I have some stuff in groups and things like that, but some of it is literally just cubes that may or may not get deleted anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put this, and this into a group, and I'm gonna center pivot, and we're gonna call this jukebox. Okay, so now we can use this screen to do the rest of the screens. And we're gonna do, looks like it's something like this, coming forward like that. Maybe even just kind of staying within this a bit more. And maybe we could just grab this one. And you know what? I'm gonna move the pivot point for this one to like here. That way we can align it to the back and then just scale it in like this, just in case we need more space. Yep, okay, cool. So that's that, and then I'm gonna duplicate this and then just make one little screen like that. But this one doesn't have any rotation, it seems. It just seems like it's like under some sort of, well, I can't tell, but I'm just gonna put it 0. And then we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna do 2 screens that kind of look the same, but like you're not sure if they are, or by you I mean me. Okay, so this is fine, mostly like this. This looks like it's more this way, and there's like some sort of cable coming into this, and yeah, this looks like some sort of fuse box or something. And then these look like two little screens. And then this, I'm assuming, is where you pick, or where you can see the records or whatever. I don't know what these are. These look like speakers that are attached to the back with rope or tape or something. But I don't know if that fits the aesthetic of this. I mean, it fits the aesthetic of like a dive bar, I guess. But at this point, what are we doing? We're losing the vision. Okay, so now we're gonna rotate this one. Oop, it's doing things I don't want it to be doing. There we go. Okay, we're gonna rotate this one 90 degrees. Okay. And this one is also rotated this way a little bit and brought forward like that. And it also looks kind of smaller-ish and thick, or thicker anyway. I'm gonna do something like this. I want to do something like this, something like that. And then here, I'm gonna combine these because why not? Combine, and then I'm gonna go ahead and delete history for them. Oh, we just completely excommunicated them from our little group, but that's okay, we brought them back. And what I'm gonna do with these, I'm just gonna really quickly do some stuff. Just gonna do this. It's not gonna be super accurate. It's literally just for looks. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And I know this one's thicker, and that's kind of on purpose, though you can't really tell that much, so maybe it's not that much on purpose. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna go ahead and extrude. And we're gonna go ahead and kind of do this situation. Kind of bring them back a little bit. Like that. These screens look a little concave? Convex? Concave is a cave. Convex is like this. So convex, like a little circular, a little convex. I think. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me, please. But basically, we're gonna be. Oh, oops. Okay, no. I can't tell if these are straight or not. I mean, I can tell, but it's like, okay. Anyway, yeah, we're not really gonna do the concave shape at this moment. And this is honestly looking more like I'll fix this in a bit, but it's definitely giving like this shape more than anything. Just gonna move this out a little bit like that. Actually, I liked it where it was like right around there. Okay, that's fine. And then I feel like this probably, oh, that still has the object Y situation going on. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm also gonna turn this off. And I'm gonna go back to multi-cut. Probably do something like right there. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring this in. Ooh, no. Jesus Christ. Okay. Or maybe the easiest thing to do would actually just grab these. Nope. There we go, I guess. Something like that. And then we'd need probably like a little cylinder here to just do this. Are these like attached by this thing? Or are those wires? I can't tell. I don't like that I can't tell. So I have to kind of like make it up as I go. And then maybe a little... okay, so I'm just gonna do that. And then just to give this a little bit more quote-unquote attitude, we're gonna just do like this, but I feel like it's popping out. Alright, I'm gonna pop it out a little bit, and then I'm gonna extrude in. Okay. There we go, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to go back to the multi-cut tool. I love how I was like, I'm not gonna do this, but I'm doing it now. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little of that. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. And okay. I'm gonna object mode. I'm gonna isolate this just so we can see better. Grab this. Wait, grab that. Grab this. And then same thing here. Grab this. Grab that. Grab this. I should have done the mirroring or the symmetry, but here we are. Okay. And now we're gonna do I'm struggling. Like, that is good. Not bad. For like a quick thing, not bad at all. Okay. We're gonna save it again. I don't know if y'all are noticing, but I'm kind of a saving freak. Maya crashes a lot sometimes. And it's kind of annoying. Okay. So, I might add this wire and I might add these things. I don't know what the hell these are. So I'm just gonna not worry about those for now. Let's see. You know what I could do here? I could do just grab this face, extrude it in like that. Just kind of do that like that a little bit more, and then extrude it out like this, and then just I see why this is an issue now. So if I do this, it's not gonna. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna rotate this like that because it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's still doing that. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna move it back like that. Okay. And now we're going to Let's do the little wire situation. It's gonna. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Just gonna put it up here. Yeah, there we go. Jesus Christ, why is it doing this? No, it's not here. There we go. Okay. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1. Then we're gonna do like 16. Sure. I'm gonna move this out there. I'm gonna move this over here. Where's the torus when you need it? Oh, it's right here, literally. That might actually end up working better. Alright. It's so small. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's play with this for a minute. Section radius. Ooh. Let's do 1. Okay, let's do 0.2. Radius 2. Oh, I see what that means. Let's do 1.5. And subdivisions, let's do 16 by 16. Okay, let's keep those 16, but then let's make these 32. That's better. I think we should probably rotate it a little bit. And then we're gonna move it and try to land it up here. Ah, hell yeah, close enough. Let's put it like down here. Great. So now we're gonna make this big. It's at 6. Let's make it something even like 5. Let's come up here. This one's kind of something like that, quite literally. What if I just kind of put this a little bit more? That actually looks pretty accurate. Maybe if I just kind of did this situation and like did this a little bit more. Or maybe if I change the radius to like 1.2 and then the section radius to like 0.8. Ooh, nope. That's not what I meant to do. 0.2. Okay, so 0.18. Okay, 0.15. Okay, that might be better. If we did something like this. And that looks good enough for me. So I'm just gonna do this and then delete it. And then we're gonna kind of go to object mode and kind of figure what we're like gonna delete here. Probably gonna get rid of these, and I feel like that's fine. I don't want to go too much. It's whatever. There we go. Okay. Oh, my mouse just failed. Okay. Alright. Not bad for a blockout. Not bad for a blockout. I'm gonna need another torus, I'm realizing. So if I do this, okay, maybe I can make this work. Maybe I should have... Jesus Christ, maybe I should have just, wait, shouldn't this be 0? Okay, same thing, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted the rest of it so I could use it here. But you know what? We're here now. So that's just what we're gonna do. And I'm not convinced, if I'm being honest with you, about this torus situation. Just because, yeah, where is... See, I can't really... Oh, I can kind of tell. Okay. I'm gonna move this one a little bit more this way to help it look more even. But I do think, oh, maybe if we did something like this. Oh, that kind of helps. If I did something like this, that kind of helps. I'll move it over a little bit, a little bit. Yep, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's not the best interpretation, in my opinion, but it's pretty good for a blockout at like midnight, so I'm not mad at it. Let's see. Okay, this is all in there. I don't think the Tauruses are in there because I didn't group them in there, so I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna grab this and this. And what is this? Oh, it's a little cylinder I had. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna keep the cylinder for button purposes maybe later on, so I'm just gonna leave that there and just put it right in the jukebox. And yeah, okay, so these two I'm gonna combine just for funsies, because again, I'm probably gonna delete them later once I actually do the things I gotta do. Okay, so jukebox we can say is pretty much kind of sort of done in terms of blockout phase. It is dark in there, and you know what? It's making me sad, so I'm gonna I'm gonna add a thing. No, I'm not. It's fine. It's really fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Okay. So, let's see. It's kind of, I'm trying to think of like what this looks like in here. And I had it so it was actually rotated pretty heavily this way. But now that I think about it, it's not even rotated that much. It's literally just kind of doing this situation, and it's just kind of right next to the wall like this. So I'm not super mad at it like this. Let's kind of bring this over and turn off the outliner. Oop. Turn off the outliner so we can kind of check out what this is looking like. Not bad. Okay, not bad for the blockout. Not bad at all. I'm happy with the floors. I'm happy with the you know, the machines, the arcades. That was a lot of work. Okay, let's go to this. So I think I did the jukebox blockout, which is great. It is midnight. So the next thing would be bottles, pipes, and screens, and getting this into Unreal, which I don't think I can do all of these tonight without suffering. So I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna submit this for feedback, and then tomorrow, before I go into my mentoring session, I'm gonna do those things. Hopefully I can wake up semi-early tomorrow. I'm gonna try to not go to sleep at 2 a.m. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna submit this for review, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully it looks good, and we can get some good feedback from our mentor. I don't know why I'm saying our, from my mentor. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks to anyone who joined up in the chat, and to anyone who watched this, at least a little bit of it. I had fun doing this. Hoping to make a couple shorts out of this one. And yeah, maybe I'll do another one on Thursday, maybe Friday, depending on what I got. Actually, it might be Thursday, just because I had a prior commitment on Thursday, but it's now been rescheduled to Friday. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that work on Thursday instead. But yeah, anyway, I hope whoever's out there, you're having a good night. Okay, great. Let's end the stream because